Hey guys, so I just got back from the movies and so I went to see Tron. I have a lot of feelings about that film. Pretty much all of them are positive. In kind of the sense there's a lot of really bad parts about that movie. There's a lot of really corny, really shitty parts about that movie. But if you just have the right sense of humor going into it, you kind of just don't care. Like, you accept that Jared Leto was a producer on the film and that he probably went into this trying to cast himself as this kind of badass character. So it really does showcase that he has certainly some form of heightened idea of who he is. Is it dark on your... I think the brightness display might just be dark on my screen. I'm really hoping so. Otherwise that's awful. He casted himself as this character. That is quite funny when you look at it really that way. Greta Lee, I saw her in past lives. I think she is a phenomenal actress. I would love to have known where that phenomenal acting went for this particular film. But, maybe that was the intent. Maybe the intention was to reflect some sort of commentary about how, it's about just, diverting the difference and understanding the difference between AI and humans, and maybe having her acting be so robotic was part of that message. So I'm down. I am down. So I want to talk about the fit for a second. So this was my my fit. So I wanted to be comfortable, but for some reason, something quite sinister and evil possessed me at the very end to put on my silver heeled ankle boots. So Trixie and Katya hoodie, donut shorts that I made myself, by the way, and silver high heeled ankle boots. Certainly, I think, honestly, knowing what I know now, a look this chaotic is actually perfect for a film like Tron. This outfit makes about as much sense as the movie did, but all of it promotes joy, and this outfit promotes joy for me. However, what did not promote joy for me, personally, was, so, I was going to cinema with my friend, just, you're like, I'm just going to go comfortable, it's a late night, who am I going to see? And I'm pretty much comfortable with seeing anybody in this outfit. I could see, any of my friends. I wouldn't be embarrassed. I love me. I love who I am. This is the outfit I wanted to wear, and I accept that, and so therefore they will accept that. I didn't necessarily plan on running into, I don't know if I've talked about this before. I, once in one of my earlier sexual experiences, the second guy I ever had penetrative sex with, I painted him. And to those of you who do not know what painting is, it is when you are not sufficiently clean in your rectum, and when they pull out after rigorous butt sex, their dick has remains of human fecal matter on it. So that's what painting is, to any straight people or just uninformed people watching. So he was there with, I assume, his boyfriend, who I'm sure has a perfectly clean asshole. So I see that, and I look different since he last saw me. I had blonder eyebrows, a blonde mustache. I think I had, a beard when I last saw it, and it wasn't dyed. I had longer hair when he saw me. But I can see in my peripherals he's noticing me. And he's clocking me. And I like to give guys the feeling of, they don't know what they're missing. I like to give guys the impression that they're missing out on an opportunity. And when I look like this, it's a bit embarrassing. I wanted that man to leave being like, God, I should leave my boyfriend because I really missed out on an opportunity there. In fact, I think he felt so awkward about me because we were meant to go into the same theater, but weirdly enough, he walked away from the direction of the cinema we were heading to and then came back in after us, even though he got his tickets and everything before, and he didn't go to the toilet, I don't think. So that means he's avoiding me, which is kind of like, power. I'm so powerful. Or he was just simply afraid and shocked by the outfit that he saw before him, which is also perfectly reasonable. Anyway, I didn't expect to run into him there, but it is what it is. But, you know what? Who gives a fuck? Painting is part of the gay erotic experience, and, we dealt with it on that day. I do feel sorry for him that he had to deal with that, but he also wasn't the nicest person, though, when we hooked up. So, who gives a fuck? Like, I hope that he treats his boyfriend much better than he treated me. He wasn't very polite on that day. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share. The outfit, the film, all of it, a chaotic, lovely experience. Mwah! Guys, in a shocking turn of events, I have educated myself on a topic. I just put 2 and 2 together in my own brain. I did this all by myself, mind you. The Prime Minister appoints ministers because the Prime Minister is like the he's the prime, they are the Prime Minister, meaning the prime, they are the top minister. My mind. Hey y'all. Looking like a wet hot. So I just came from the swimming pool. I'd have a quandary about something, and maybe anyone watching can enlighten me. I mean, I haven't been to like a public changing room in a good minute, like a men's public changing room, nor a woman's. But yeah, I haven't been in one of those in like quite some time, I guess. So, is it normal for like guys to have like their cocks out in front of each other in the change room? Because I feel like for a society where we're all about like, bro, it's gay to like for another guy to see my cock, it was pretty rampant in this change room here. But like, I don't know, is that out of the ordinary? Or is that out of the ordinary? Or is just like society as a whole quite hypocritical in that regard? If that was the case, I wouldn't be surprised. But just a question, is it now normalized for guys to get their cocks out in the change room? Because we did that in primary school, but we were children then. So, throwing to you guys. Woo! Where'd you go? Where the fuck did you go? Hello? Where the fuck did the phone drop to? What if I killed myself? How did it get under the seat? So fucking stupid. You see how it's gonna fall again? Please stay. I'm emotionally vulnerable and I need to talk about it. So, I'm driving home from work and oh, there's somebody coming behind me. Are you gonna, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, weirdo. So I am leaving work now and I'm about to attend a Whopper Bachelor of Acting graduate showcase, okay? So, there are 2 people in this show that could cause me great grief in a couple of ways. Please don't fall. Okay. I'm sorry for the cutoff here, but like I don't want to adjust it because it means you might just have to deal with not seeing the top half of my head. Okay? But so there's one guy in it. So this is the guy that I'm going to see the show for. He's a friend of mine, and I told him that I liked him, like had a crush on him not super long ago. I'm over it now, but it is like the first time we've seen each other since then, you know? Because I make an effort to be very cool with the people that I say that I have feelings for. Because I feel like that it's gonna like, I just don't want to make things weird. I don't like to make things awkward. I just don't like to be like that. So I texted him like the day after that we talked about it. He was very respectful about it, mind you. He came over to my house and like let me down easy and was like, hey, telling you this over text didn't feel like the respect you're entitled to. And it was literally the most green flag way of letting me down and telling me that I suck. So, basically, this is my first time seeing him since then because I planned to hang out with him. I texted the next day like, hey, let's hang out soon. We organized a time, and then last minute he kind of bailed on me. And then he was like, oh, like, and then I was like, you know what, we'll just leave it in your corner till whenever you're ready to hang out. And I was like, cool. I'm gonna dust my hands of that, you know. Maybe he like canceled last minute because he didn't really want to hang out with me after. Maybe he felt awkward. So I'm gonna just let that be the case. Okay, I'm not gonna continue to pursue something that potentially could be making him uncomfortable. So I just let go. So, this is my first time seeing him since then. Let it be known, I think I've gotten a lot hotter since he last saw me. Because when I last saw him, that was when I was kind of in the middle ground between my old look and this look, when I had like this like scruffy Beatles hair and a big fat beard and like all that kind of stuff. And although I do love that look, it was kind of non-specific, like at least as far as specificity for looks that I like to put out into the world. But so I wrapped up with him basically, and this is my first time really seeing him since then. And I don't really feel awkward about him. It's just like, it's a contributing factor to, I think, the nerves I'm feeling around the night. My main nerves come from person number 2, okay? So there is a person in his year that I find incredibly attractive. And that does not mean that I'm in love with this person. Let's like preface that. I am not in love with this person. I just think that he's like very my type. And I saw his profile on Grindr for ages and ages and ages. But from things I'd heard about him from his classmates, I'd heard he's kind of an asshole. So for ages, I didn't text him because I was like, you know what, I should give my body to people that deserve it. And for people that I hear, for people like that who apparently are mean to others, I shouldn't. And, you know, that was a pretty good moral standing. But at the end of the day, like, the friends that I had that were in his class with him, I didn't really know them. Like, after a couple of months like went by, like, it was just like, do I really like owe it to these people? Like, and apparently from what I heard about him, he's not like necessarily an evil person. He's just a bit like, he's a bit of a man-child, so I've heard. And I was like, you know what, I kind of do just want to sleep with this guy. So let me just put myself out there, put forward the idea, and I just sent hi. I just sent him a message saying hi. And I got left undelivered, I think. I think he saw that I messaged him and was like, no. And that's fine. I've dealt with that like my whole life with people on Grindr, and any person who watches these videos who uses Grindr knows this experience. But I did that on the preface that I felt like I was never going to see any of these people again. Because this guy that I'm friends with, I just felt like he was never really going to text me again and whatnot. So we weren't really, like, I was like, our friendship, like, not that it's like, it's not dramatic, it's like our friendship is over. It was just like, I don't feel like we're probably going to be seeing each other anytime soon. He's going to move to Melbourne at the end of the year. So I'm just like, why don't I just shoot my shot and see what happens? Because I don't have to see these people again. And then I text him, and then I get a happy birthday message from my friend who I'm going to see in this show. And I'm like, oh, that's sweet. And we end up striking up conversation, and he invites me to his show. So now, this show that I'm going to now has both of them in it. And do I have anything to be ashamed of for just shooting my shot with a guy? Absolutely not. But I can't help but feel sick to my stomach about the idea of seeing him. And I think it's just a thing of embarrassment. I think I'm like maybe slightly embarrassed in one way or another. But I said to my friend the other day that being embarrassed just kind of means that you're being embarrassed or feeling this feeling of pit or shame of like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I'm scared of embarrassing myself, I'm scared of people laughing at me. It usually just means that you're operating in an area outside of your comfort zone. It just means you're operating in like in a video game sort of sense, like you're operating outside of the map in undiscovered territory. And I need to become grasp with the idea that this sickness that I have in my stomach is just a feeling. Like nothing's actually gonna happen to me. Like worst case scenario, he makes fun of me. Which I couldn't give a shit if this guy makes fun of me. Maybe I could, I don't know. But like, they make fun of me and they laugh at me being like, lol, he wanted to fuck this guy. But like, that would be the stupidest reason to make fun of me. Like, we're really gonna act like a bunch of Whopper actors are really gonna act like they're not the horniest bunch out of anybody. They're like not like that they're not a bunch of nymphomaniacs playing dress up. No. So I feel like I just needed to get these feelings out there and just mention the fact and acknowledge the fact that I do feel nervous and a little sick about it. And I feel quite nervous. But all I have to do is watch the show. I don't have to be in it. Well, actually, that's not necessarily true. The university sent me a thing sending me a photo release form being like, hey, there's gonna be a part, I think, where we turn the camera to the audience. Sign this so that you're okay with that. So I guess I am gonna be in the show. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I just have to watch the show and just watch actors do acting stuff. I am, my co-worker, when I told her about this, came up with a good idea. She was like, show up to the night hotter than you've ever looked before. And I would love to, but I'm also like running out of time. So like, I might just have to go in this outfit, which is cute. It's a cute leather jacket and just full black ensemble, but I would like to go home and like get into like a nice outfit and then go. Yeah, there's no real stakes for me. And do you know what's probably going to happen? I'm going to go, I'm going to see the show, I'm going to congratulate my friend, and the guy that I texted is not going to say a word to me and not even acknowledge me, and I will do the same. And that's probably what's just going to happen. And like, but like when I get into these situations, I fantasize, not even fantasize, but I just plot out what I'd do in every terrible scenario. Like, I imagine that, here's the thing, if it does become like an issue, which I highly doubt it will, there's nothing cuntier than just kind of being above it. So it's like, if he like is like, hey, you texted me, fucking faggot. I guess I just be like, yes, I did do that, because you are attractive. I don't understand. I just like, yes, I did do that. And then be all nonchalant about it, because that's really fierce. But yes, there's no real point in me presuming what's going to happen, though. I might as well just like exist in the moment and just like, you know, whatever happens, happens when I go. Because beneath all this nervousness, it just means that like, let's just turn these nerves into excitement. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna serve cunt, I'm gonna look amazing, and I'm gonna make all these guys that rejected me wish that they never did so and didn't act so foolish. So, good fun times. Yeah. So, I just wanted to get that off my chest so I can feel a little bit more relaxed and just acknowledge that I feel nervous and it's okay that I feel nervous. But now I'm, gonna hopefully get home and put my shit together and get dressed and go and watch some theater and watch some. That's also something I need to remember. If I ever feel like a sense of like nerves about like these people are gonna think I'm lame, these people are basically like just a bunch of hot people who have invested a criminal amount of money that they're pretty likely not gonna make back. And I say that as somebody who wants to be an actor. You're basically studying a degree and making no money. Which is, an acting degree is such a con. This is not like knocking them. It's a great experience, and I think that people, like, if people want to do it, they should do it. Like, it's an amazing, amazing experience to do, and it creates a great sense of community, and I'm sure it makes you greatly attached to your art. I am not bitter that I've auditioned God knows how many years in a row and not gotten in. Okay? It is not bitterness. Let that be fucking clear. It is a funny, though, it is like such a con, though. Like, you are spending, I actually don't know how much money it is. Like, it might be like 60 grand all up. I could be completely making that up. Please feel free to check, like, to fact check me. But you're spending like 60K to enter it, to learn more about an industry where you're ultimately going to lose so much money. Or it's not even lose money, you're just going to be like not gaining so much money that you could be gaining, because usually the business model of acting is that you have a casual job so you can take on jobs, so you can have the freedom to take on jobs whenever you can and not have to use part-time or full-time leave. But that means there is basically no stability in your life. And it's not a great business practice. Acting is such being an artist in any way, shape, or form is such, like, you're setting yourself up for such a shitty schedule. But, you know, all for the dream, you know? The dreamers and their dreams. But, yeah, that's it, really. I'm gonna go watch some hot, sexy people play pretend with a degree that they spent 60K on. And I'm gonna wish them the best of luck with that. And I'm gonna be a good, kind audience member. And I'm gonna release this bitterness and this hatred from my body so I can be the friend that I need to be to my friend. And I can be the powerful bitch that I need to be to not let these bitches get to me. I love that they've done nothing. They've done nothing to me, and I'm just, like, spiraling. But, you know, I'm allowed to feel this way. I'm allowed to feel the way I feel, because that's why I do these things. It's why I do these audio diaries. So I feel these things, and I feel my feelings, so I can go out and present like a regular human being with rational thought. I'm cunt. I'm fierce. I'm gonna go enjoy this show. I understand why I'm nervous about this show, and I'm completely entitled to that, and it's totally normal. And yeah. But now I feel better now that I've said all this. Now that I've acknowledged the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, bye, divas. Hey y'all, status report. So, I just got back from the theatre show, and it actually ended up being super fun. The show was pretty good, like, it was just, you know, actors doing acty things, but there were parts that I loved, parts that were okay, most of them were pretty good. But afterwards, I got to hang out with my friend. I got to hang out with my friend who was performing in the show, and we got and got kebabs, and I got to meet some of his friends from Whopper, and they were all so fucking nice. Like, actually, it was insane how nice they were to me. And I just was like, they just gave me freedom to riff. I was on a fucking roll tonight. I was cracking jokes. I was witty. I was funny. I was witty. I was funny. I was making them laugh. I was just like, I was really on one tonight. I was really giving it my best. And I was slaying for sure. But yeah, made friends with his friends. And then the guy that I texted, we didn't talk or acknowledge each other the whole night, but I did end up going to a drinks thing after where, like, it was all of them together at Inglewood Hotel or whatever. And he was on one side of the table, I was on the other. It was just weird. There was a weird vibe. I was just like, I don't know if he recognized me. He might not have, to be totally honest. He might have just not known who I was. But either way, a good vibe of a night. Was so fun, and I made some, like, really good friends. So I'd call tonight a success. So, you know, like what I said earlier, when you're exploring outside of the map, sometimes that can lead you to places that you didn't know you wanted to be. Period. Also, I coined a phrase tonight. I didn't realize even I said it. It was a piece of genius that accidentally fell out of my mouth. I said to one of my girlfriends who was at the night and was at the show tonight, she was talking about some guy troubles, and I told her, baby, you're just too bad for your own good. Poetry! Hey guys, so we're back to a chronicle of Liam's adventures. I have a Halloween party tomorrow night, and honestly, I really just wanted to go to something really sexy and glamorous and just kind of really show, like, I feel like I dress really crazy all the time, so I just wanted to, like, really show my level of classiness and my ability and my proclivity towards that. So I got this really great party wig. It's really good. But, so I didn't know if it would be glamorous enough, but at the bottom, it says glamorous wig. So I see no reason why not. Because this model here, look at the way she's wearing the wig. She's clearly, you know, wearing it with so much joy and integrity, and she's so happy to be wearing it. And so I'm really excited to look like her. Hold on. So let's wear it. Let's chuck it on today. Ooh, very real looking hair. Very good. A very, like, almost as if it's, like, been through, like, it's, like, used, like, some Kerastase, some, like, Gloss Absolute from Kerastase. Really, really nice. In fact, and I love that the length of it on me is probably going to go down to, like, hers goes, like, past her boobs, and on me, it's like a proper mum cut, which is exactly what I was going for, which is exactly what I was going for. So, like, let's try it. So, shall we? Like, I'm gonna do my very best to like keep my hair, like it's gonna be like a rough estimate, like obviously, but like I think that like the essence of the wig will definitely be there. So it's like. Mm. Like, 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 no, like, honestly, like, it's so good. It's like, look at the way it complements my blue jacket. Like, I need to, like, I think this is, like, clearly a sign I need to get into red wigs more often. Like, I need to wear more wigs. Like, I feel like I'm giving, like Mary Jane and Spider-Man. Like, babe, stop filming me. Stop. So guys, I've just been really busy recently. So I've just been like getting really busy, like up to a lot of things, and so I haven't even had the time to like do my hair yet. And it's been a really difficult time for me recently, just like getting as many things that like I'm just like, with walking for Vogue and like organizing like all my Lamborghinis into one row. It's like just been really difficult. So it's like, it's been really hard. It's been really hard. So just be gentle with me. Now, what I'm really doing with this is it's giving Jean Grey. Oh! It keeps getting in my mouth. So, I'm trying to style this for, like, an Aunt Gladys. I know Aunt Gladys, like, has orange hair, not red hair, but, like, I'm on a tight schedule here. The party is tomorrow. So, I kind of love, like, it makes me remember having, like, 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 it makes me miss having, like, long hair. Because it just get into it. No leggings. Oh, that's a good look. Guys, do you like my visible wig cap? For sure. You notice how, like, after one swing, it just looks even better than before. It's amazing, really. So I'm going to style this wig to give it, like, a full Aunt Gladys tee. So the way that I hear the drag queens do that is they back comb it. And I thought the hair was going to be too long. I was maybe going to have to cut it. But it seems like that will not be a problem. So I'm going to get into this and style this wig together. So my goal is take this wig and just, I guess, back comb the shit out of it and just till it comes up to a ball at the back. Because that's kind of the best I can do. I am not a wig stylist. Let's be clear here. I'm just trying to, like, how do you back comb, like, with the... Do you just, like, turn the wig upside down? Turn the wigs around, Dana. Just like the best I could do. Like, and then I just need to, like, cut the bangs criminally short. Like, I don't even know where the wig starts anymore. Fuck. Oh my god, where are the bangs? Where is it? Where's the hairline? Where's the part? I can find it. I'm finding it. I found it. There's so much synthetic hair just everywhere. Stop! What is this bullshit? Why do people do this to themselves? I'm like, I haven't even been doing this for 5 minutes and I'm already fucking, like, want to die. We've kind of got somewhere in the back here. More or less. You know? Just puff it up, you know? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much shit everywhere. I need to brush this bitch out. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just going to get back to you later on. I cannot talk and then do this. It's too fucking frustrating. So this is where we're at right now. After, a good couple of minutes of trying. This is the front. The back is... we're getting somewhere, I feel. Mayhaps we might just be getting somewhere. Guys, am I a wig stylist? The fuck? Yay! Oh my god. Guys, I'm thinking maybe if I wear it and then like do it that way, maybe that'll be better, you know? Like, hold on. Yes. No, exactly. And I've always said that. Okay, let's give it a try. I feel like I'm gonna take the wig off like this. Like this is gonna bring the wig off. Oh my god. What the fuck am I doing? We're getting somewhere though. Don't rush me. Don't rush me, Katie. I've got this. Okay. Like, there's this, honestly, there's, listen, a start is there. There's a start. Like, once I get just to do a little bit more work on it and get, like, the sides done, I think there's an Aunt Gladys in here somewhere. There's an Aunt Gladys in her yet to be found, but she's in there. Martha dump truck in the flesh. Okay. It's actually not bad. Like, it's like the origins are there. I'll get back to it. Okay. We're cooking. Delicioso. We're going to fucking make this work, bitch. Okay. So I think we've really gotten somewhere with the look here. I think that the best thing to do is just to start cutting, you know? Like, let's see the back. You know, it's about, I think, as good as it's gonna get without me doing some cutting. So we're gonna go do that. Y'all, why don't we kind of quantify it? Listen, it's not good. It's definitely not good. But, like, it's not bad. It's not bad either. I've done, I think, a half decent job for someone who's never started a wig before. What does the back look like? I can't tell. Hold on. Let me see if there's more cutting to do in the back. Because I think the number one thing... Okay. I think it's fine. I think this is the best we can do. Honestly, I think it looks good. Is the bangs too... No, I think those are like her bangs. They're similar. I think I said cunt. I want to get rid of that. Oh, there you go. Alright. That's the look. So, I might want to hairspray this so it just keeps this position. Because I don't want to, like, lose it. But it looks actually looks pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. I did kind of pop off for someone who's never done this before. Oh, I'm glad. It's actually, no, it's not. I'm Gladys. That's kind of giving, Carol Channing. Her raspberries. Yeah. The lipstick needs seeing us here. Hold on. How to go back to being friends when we just shared a bed. Oh, hi. No, you're not intruding at all. Sorry? Oh, Gladys. Gladys, yeah. What was your name? Oh, it's so nice to meet you. It's honestly such a pleasure, I'm just going out just for like a little night with my girls, you know. What you usually do on a Friday night. Saturday. Sorry, I just get my days mixed up nowadays. I'm very busy.